Good morning, guys. Well, it's morning for me. Um, I've just gotten out of the shower and wanted to address the video that I put up last night. I thought seriously about taking it down, but I think I'm going to leave it up, if nothing else, to show the effects that CPTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, can have on you. It's it's just been the things just finally got to me. I love, love, love seeing the wonderful, beautiful things that Johnny's doing with his life. But I just can't. I'm tired of seeing things about the defendant. She's not going to quit, and it's just, just going through the whole thing. Supporting Johnny Depp was a really, it was a distraction from my own trauma. I'm going to try to work on that. I will always support Johnny Depp. What I can't do anymore is I can't I don't know how he does it, to continue to see her name everywhere. I don't know how he deals with that. I could not continue to, there's no wonder that he stays away from social media. I think other people run his account, and I don't know I can't say that for sure. But I couldn't be on social media constantly seeing my abuser's name and face everywhere, and people talking about her on a daily basis still. When the trial was over, I was hoping that would be it. We wouldn't have to hear from her, see her. So for my own mental well-being, I have to stay away from places and channels and whatever that's still talking about her. So if, that means I have to unfollow some people for a while, then that's what I'm going to have to do. And I mean, if you are a real survivor of abuse, especially narcissistic type abuse, you're gonna know why I have to do that. Because there's some people that just insist on continuing to talk about it, about her. And she's going to want to stay in the spotlight. I'm not going to keep her there. I mean, I can see the things that are going on. I'm not blind, obviously. I know what she's doing. And believe it or not, guys, and I'm speaking of Johnny's ex, she is getting a kick, believe it or not, as a narcissist, as, someone I consider a psychopath. Hang on. And she's even getting a kick out of knowing that she's triggering folks, that she's, upsetting folks. That gives her narcissistic supply. So I'm getting ready I have my virtual doctor appointment this morning before I open my daycare today. I'm opening an hour late so I can get this done. I don't even have time to actually go into my doctor's office. I have to do a virtual, and then she'll schedule some blood work for me, and I don't have to find time to go do that. But I am going to let her know that, I've been following this case, and that, I'm going to let her know that things have come up, things have resurfaced, and my anxiety is back up, and see what she says. If anything, what can she do? I cannot take medication, so that's out of the question, because I have to be 100% sharp for the kids. The kids are a great distraction, too, because during the day I'm thinking of nothing but them. I thought I could just scroll past information that showed up about her on my social media news feeds, but it's been a month since the trial, right? And every day, because of various things that she's doing to keep herself in the spotlight, and because let me tell you guys something. For YouTube channels that are successful from reporting things about her, she is going to be the gift that keeps on giving. A narcissist is never going to give up. So everything that she's doing is of no shock to me whatsoever. It's going to keep going until the legal system shuts her down. And even then, she's going to continue to go after Johnny in some form or another. I admire Johnny for moving on with his life, and he seems at least unbothered by her nonsense. He's letting his lawyers handle everything, it seems like. Good on him. We don't know how he's feeling when there's not a camera on him. We don't know that he hasn't, I'm not saying he has, we don't know that he hasn't broken down at times. And that's maybe the stuff that we don't see. CPTSD is a very serious thing. It's very, it's right there, it's in your face, it's in you, and it's not going anywhere. You just learn how to cope with it and, deal with it. So, this is of no offense to any of the, people that I usually follow. But as I go through my Twitter, and my other social media accounts, as I see people that are continuing to report on her every day, I will have to unfollow, at least, the very least, turn the bell off. So that, that's to protect my own mental well-being. I may not unfollow, but I may turn the bell off so that it doesn't pop up in my face all the time. That's to protect myself, because things have definitely resurfaced. And, I had another nightmare last night. stuff's playing out in my head, through my dreams, because I can't deal with it when I'm awake, so my sleep is not, and I again woke up very early, and I just kind of tossed and turned till I had to get up. And I need to get off of here. But I wanted you guys to know I'm okay. I do, however, have to finish getting myself ready and take my Sandy girl out, because my doctor's office is going to be calling me at 15 minutes before my 7 o'clock appointment. Going to ask her about these breakouts I keep getting too. Maybe she can prescribe something for that. They may be stress induced, it may be. I just want you guys to know I'm okay. And it's just that I've been hyper focused on, the trial and supporting Johnny, and which I'll always do. And then it isn't just that either. It's the emails that I get. It's, listening to these people's stories. And even many of them have said that the trial resurfaced feelings in them, that they had pushed down or thought they had dealt with. And but in a way, it's kind of good, because it's going to force myself, it's going to force them to deal with them. But it's kind of like through these emails, I'm holding on to these people. I don't want to let them go, because they're in very fragile states. And I think a lot of that, too, that pressure of that got to me also, because it's a major, awesome responsibility, and I don't want to not ever reply to before I go to sleep every night. I make sure I've replied to everybody, and some of which have my personal number, so that they can text me if they're feeling suicidal or anything, then I can get in touch with the proper authorities and whatnot. But I feel like through these emails and through them being able to text, some of them being able to text me, I feel like I have like this rope that I've thrown out, and I can't let go of them, because I can't let go of them. But it's kind of like, trying to save a drowning person. If you're not careful, they're going to pull you down with them. You've got to be careful. And I just have to get myself back to a good place, back to a strong place. And I'm going to do that. And I think talking with my doctor this morning is going to help with that. At least she can point me into the right direction. The therapist, a therapist should be able to help. Definitely not medication. Can't go that route. But even the person that helps the people needs help. So I've got, my Sandy girl needs to go out, and I've still got so much to do, and not a lot of time to get it done before my doctor's office calls. So, and they set you up with this on video. I've done it before with them. It's very convenient. It's not the same as going in. I need to take my blood pressure, because I know she's going to ask me what it is. So, thank you guys for just putting up with me, for being here, and, for listening. It does help. Later.